Creating one node shouldn't feel like work, but somehow it always does. You get the idea. You have to go into your node-taking system, you have to open, you have to find a template. What if I told you that it doesn't have to be this way? You can just have like a clean capture sheet. You use AI to split it into nodes, and then you import it to a system like Obsidian where you have it all separately, and now you can just process them in your own time. Creating one node shouldn't feel like work, but somehow it always does. Yeah, like you get the idea. You have to go into your node-taking system, you have to open, you have to find a template, you have to open it, fill out all the fields for the date, for category, or fill out your source and page numbers, or like find the link for the video that you got this idea from. You have to write down your ideas, which you have probably forgotten about by that moment. Yeah. What if I told you that it doesn't have to be this way? You can just have like a clean capture sheet, the way you capture your ideas, then you download it to your computer, you use AI to split it into nodes, and then you import it to a system like Obsidian where you have it all separately, and now you can suddenly everything is in one place and you can just process them in your own time. How about that? Hello, I'm Zhenya, I'm an information designer and a project manager, and I'm interested in systems that do not work. And one system that frequently doesn't work is the way how we capture our ideas and how we work on them. And this is a 3-part series. This is the second part. Please check out the first part where we discuss how to capture the ideas using Google Spreadsheet on your phone. And this part is going to be all about how to grab those nodes from spreadsheet and put them into your Obsidian application where you can continue working on them. Yeah, let's look at the actual spreadsheet. So you can imagine this is the template that we have discussed previously. Yeah, so imagine you have been capturing the ideas according to this template. You have all your sources here, your page numbers here, your quotes here. You want to develop this habit of doing it once a week. You download everything to a CSV format. Yeah. You download it all. Now, if you go to your downloads folder, you will have this CSV right there. You want to split it into markdown files. Yeah, so you head on to our downloads, where obviously you can, like in the very top here, you can find the template for capturing, as we discussed in previous video. And if you scroll a little bit down below, you will find there's a ChatGPT prompts section where you have a stripbox CSV to Obsidian Markdown converter. Yeah, so you want to copy all of this long prompt. And essentially what it tells you is here it has the interpretation of each column that you import into it, and here it has the correct format of your Obsidian node that you're gonna export as a markdown. And you can obviously it's really open, this format. You can use whichever format you like, and essentially the idea is to keep it all consistent and have it as a part of your habit list. So you go to ChatGPT, you enter this prompt. You can obviously create it as a project, or you can create it as a standalone agent, which we're going to discuss in the following video. Yeah, but I think on the free version you might not be able to do so. Here, it's going to tell you as a first step which column interpret in which way. And if you may remember that we have this little rule that each column that we don't want to import anywhere, it has a little X, and the column that we want to import has a little B. Usually X is because there are some formulas or some pre-processed data that we won't want to import. Yes, it's going to ignore all of this. We're going to tell it, yes, that's what we want, and we want you to work on this file. We want to split it into the markdowns, and that's what it's going to do. So in ideal world, it's going to go through the spreadsheet, it's going to output the zip file with all the markdown nodes. And while it does that, we also need to have the vault. Yeah, And again, you're gonna go to Obsidian to manage vaults, and also there was gonna be another video right there where we're gonna explain a bit more in detail what is the vault, how to start one in Obsidian, etc. But for the purpose of this experiment, we don't need to give it a lot of thought. We just create a folder on our desktop called Sleepbox Demo. We're gonna open folder as vault, and we're gonna point to that one. So that's gonna give you the folder, and this is gonna give you the notes. Yes, we download the notes, Obsidian notes demo. And hopefully that's gonna give you the hold on. Hopefully it's gonna give you the working zip file with all your notes. Let's see how many notes are there. 8 notes. And what about the original file? 8 notes. Perfect. So it's as easy as copying them there, yeah, into the Sleepbox demo folder. So once you copy them in this folder, they will magically appear here in Obsidian, and you will notice that whichever we have defined in this little template, and previously I thought maybe we need to have like a template in Obsidian for that, etc. But actually it's as easy as having this text here in the following format: category, colon, or URL, colon, labels, colon, created date, and what it does, it actually creates the properties for that. So you don't really need even the template. You might need a template for notes that you enter manually, but since you're using this method, you will see that it has the title in the correct place. Yeah, let's look at it. Title, generate customers. Yeah, that's the title, that's the idea. Does it mean if positioned? And that's the quote. Designing something changes. Yeah, perfect. And it even has the source in the correct order, in the correct format. Okay, so what have we learned here? We need to have a habit, first of all, to do this every week. So throughout the week, we go through some materials, we watch things, we speak to people, we capture everything on our mobile phone, as we discussed in the previous video, all of our ideas into the spreadsheet. Then we have a habit of the downloading the CSV. Then second, we need to create an Obsidian vault that's gonna capture everything. And thirdly, we need to use this AI script prompt that is going to split all of this table rows to Obsidian nodes. And then there was going to be a next video. We're going to talk more precisely about what to do once you have all your nodes in your Obsidian. And that's pretty much it. If you're unsure which stage of the learning journey you are at the moment, we have created a quick quiz, 60 seconds quiz. You answer a few questions, and we're going to send you a PDF with tailored advice on how you can improve your learning journey with different tools, etc. I'll see you in the next one.